How we doing? We getting like we going out for a lot of meals lately, Mo?
Going
I
out?
feel like you've been every day is dinner. You're like, I gotta go out to dinner.
Oh yeah,
You've been going out to dinner a lot.
Yeah, gotta eat. I ended up canceling dinner yesterday and everything. But no, tonight we made dinner. I made steaks. Dude, guess what? Well, first off, give me all your money.
Okay.
I am now officially a Costco
Wow.
executive
All right.
member.
That is nice.
And if you think I stole this card, my picture's on the back, just so you know.
Nice. That is you.
I'm wearing the same outfit.
Did it get taken today?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's today's outfit.
Costco verified.
I've been hearing about Costco. People have been talking about it. My coworkers like, yeah, I gotta get in there and get all my food. I'm just pigging out at Costco. Every day is a new adventure.
Dude, I wouldn't go there every day. We spent like $400 today. But now we're stocked up for the month.
That's insane. Why so much?
Some of it's expensive. It's a little bulk. But no, we stocked up on stuff that we'll probably have for longer than a month. Like a lot of beans. Bought some steaks. As I said, I did some grilling today.
What's the quality at Costco? Is it good?
Dude, those steaks were USDA prime.
Okay.
So they're good. They're good steaks.
All right. Costco approved.
And they have a lot of good shit.
I think I've been into a Costco in a long time. I think of BJ's wholesale. That's what I think of.
I grew up on BJ's.
Me too.
But
mostly just shopping there.
Yeah. What? That's a store?
I bought Diablo 2 at BJ's.
You did?
Cool story.
That's funny. You bought Diablo 2.
I bought Diablo 2 at BJ's.
I remember my mom. This is how much of a rule follower I was. And I'm sure people would hate me for it. My mom, I thought she didn't understand that you needed a membership to go to BJ's. And she just snuck into BJ's. She just like there's a little area like funnel you to a guy who'll check your like card and whatever.
Yeah.
And she just and her and my aunt like both kind of just found a way around it. I saw them jumping off over the hoop and they were like, "Oh, they're just keeping us out, but we'll go in, we'll have a cart and we'll negotiate our way through the cashier line and get out." So me as a kid, my mom was like, "Come here, follow me," and I was just like, "No, what do you do, Mom? You don't understand English." So I went and I grabbed the guy at the front door, and I was like, "How do we get a membership?"
Oh my god!
So I ratted on my mom, mostly because I didn't understand what was happening. She got a BJ's membership though. She's a loyal BJ's member.
Wow. So your mom, like, I snuck into a couple of movies. Your mom snuck into BJ's.
She failed at it.
She failed, so she tried once and
also
failed.
It's like they check you at the counter. They're gonna check your card.
I think it's funny that your mom thought that she could just like there was no other than getting in the door. She
thought that was the barrier.
Yeah,
she thought that was it. So
she was like, this BJ security is not good enough to keep me out.
Oh my god, it was hilarious because I knew she heard about it. Thing is, like, she didn't understand a lot of English, so did my aunt, and like I was a kid, so they didn't really like respect my opinion. But maybe I should have just let it happen, let it see what happened, what played out.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty swell. Here, I'm gonna just get this. Get a little far away, bub.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, sir. But no, I think one thing that I did miss out on is we were there for like 2.5 hours because it took an hour just to sign up.
Jeez, what do they need, a blood sample?
No, it's just a huge ass line, man.
Oh.
It's just a massive line of people. So I talked to one lady from Pennsylvania who works there. She's a manager. She said they flew out employees to that specific Costco in Maine because guess what? It's the second largest Costco in the system.
In the system.
in their entire, no, in the U.S., my bad, not in the system, in the U.S., because Costco is international. In the U.S., it's the second largest store.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's like really impressive, Maine. Good job, Maine.
I just think the real estate was probably cheaper, and they like forecasted, but they're like across the street from Sam's Club, and like they're ballsy with their location. Like they were like, we're gonna go where the mall is.
Okay. Are they in where the Shaw's was?
They're right off the exit of the Scarborough exit on the highway.
Did they take over an old building?
I think they built.
They built.
They
Okay.
built in
all right, because I know that area. Anyway, that's
near the Scarborough Downs area.
That makes sense. Yeah, because Sam's Club's over there and all that crap.
Yeah, Costco came in, dude. They came in hot.
Just some good Costco talk, man. I've just been hearing good things.
You're from California. Well, you're not from there, but you moved there. Were you a Costco member back then?
I wasn't, but one was opening near where I lived. I left by the time it opened, but yeah, it was Whole Foods was scared. They were scared of Costco. Because as a person that never went to Costco growing up, Costco to me sounded, just the name, it sounded like it would be like kind of cheap and crappy, bad quality. The name Costco sounds low budget. It's a bad name.
Well, BJ's sounds primo, right?
BJ's, I love BJ's, okay? Who doesn't love BJ's? It's a great name. You can get gas, all right?
And you get gas at Costco. It's like $2 and something, like in some change. It's
when you get gas at BJ's, you get gas with BJ's, it's usually a bad thing, but there they don't care. You can just have gas at BJ's.
Be great
while you're getting BJ's.
Being behind a wheel and getting a BJ is very dangerous.
Yeah, but you got to get out. You get out and get the BJ gas.
You get out.
You have to get out.
Well, have your seatbelt on if you're going to get a BJ in the car, but
definitely buckle up.
One thing I didn't know,
wear a helmet,
because I have the executive membership, so I get 2% back.
Oh my God! Quit bragging. What are you saving for your kid's college fund?
I don't have a kid. See, that's where I'm at. My puppy's college fund. That's what I'm saving it for. My puppy's puppy daycare fund.
Your puppy's next emergency surgery.
I swear to God. Yeah. Oh, don't even talk about that, dude. That's so bad. Man.
But yeah,
puppies need a lot of money.
Yeah, you could save that 2%. It'll compound.
But what's cool is we were looking at the benefits. They have like Costco Travel, which helps you with all your travel. Like they get you huge discounts on traveling. Costco's huge. They got a bunch of things. Costco has health insurance stuff that you can sign up for. They have like discounts for car rentals, and like with Hertz and Enterprise. It's not just like I thought it was just a big box store, but it's like way more than that. It's like a whole thing.
Welcome to the Mo Keith Time Costco infomercial.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm an executive member now. I just want you to talk to me with a little more respect, as I am an executive member.
All right.
I'm going to put that on my resume.
You
Muhammad Awali, executive Costco member.
That's nice. What is there? Wait, are there different levels?
Yeah, there's a basic membership.
Okay, you're not a basic.
You're
not a basic bitch.
I'm not basic. Yeah.
I didn't think you were any type of a Costco guy. I just thought there was just one.
There are levels to the shit.
Okay, all right. So then basic. So you're not that.
Basic and executive. It's a pretty sharp jump.
Okay.
It's a sharp jump.
They make it seem
there's no middle class. There's just.
They make it seem like it's
the proletariat and the bourgeoisie. Okay?
What is it, like $9 more a year or something?
$60 more a year.
All right, $5 more.
But you get 2% back, and that pretty much goes to like paying off your membership or whatever. But it doesn't apply to gas, which sucks. But it does apply to travel and applies to everything else. So
I love that.
Pretty good deal. But no, that's honestly the biggest thing I did all day.
Did you mostly get food there?
We got food and home supplies that really cost a lot.
So grocery store stuff.
grocery store stuff. They sell MacBooks. They sell video
sell
games.
electronics.
Like I guarantee you could probably get Doom 3 in there.
Doom 3, isn't that kind of an old game now?
Not Doom 3. What am I thinking? Diablo 3.
Diablo 4. Maybe?
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
You're really behind the times. You're like a young man. You should really know what. You're
Really,
a young
I think
gamer.
I have like early onset Alzheimer's. You know,
I was gonna say diabetes, but yeah, probably.
Well, I think I think it wouldn't be early onset diabetes.
Yeah, it'd be
if
late.
I got it now. It'd be like
late onset.
it would surprise my doctors. Be like, you got it now?
Now?
Really? I thought it was going to be the pool. The betting pool was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
I thought you got off grazed, buddy.
Dude. Two of my siblings have diabetes.
Are we bringing it down with some real diabetes talk?
I don't have it yet.
Dude,
I don't have it.
give it up. Shout out diabetes.
Not even a preemie, not even pre-diabetic. No hate to diabetics out there. There are diabetics who are skinny who have no control over it.
There's no
just
hate.
happen to them.
Yeah, it just
I'm just not one of you. I'm just not one of you. That's the difference. But no, Costco's great.
It's good. It's nice.
They sell cars too. I think some of them sell cars. Oh, and they do tires, dude. They have a whole automotive service department.
You really love cars.
Well,
What's your dream car?
dream car?
Do you have one? You don't have one. You would have been like, yeah, the doopity doop boop by Ferrari or something.
No. I like, but you know what's sad? Dream car for me is like a Prius. Like I wish I could afford like a really good hybrid.
It's cool that you just dream of being gay. That's nice.
I just want to be gay. No, that's a tough question.
Prius
you know what
dream.
is
Yeah,
crazy?
that's a good one.
Cybertruck is coming to the market. It's
Yeah,
on
I
its
know.
way.
People are already making fun of it. They're like, you spent $100,000 on this thing and you just look stupid in it driving down the road.
It's one of the craziest things. So, I think it's Kibe, some HD or something. He has the largest tech YouTube channel.
Okay.
And he did a whole 45 minutes on the Cybertruck pre-delivery. Mm-hmm. And as someone who knows a little bit about cars, I think that car looks absolutely stupid.
I'm just gonna say one thing: the DeLorean. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what they're going with, the matte metal. Like,
it's DeLorean,
they
dude. It's just
refrigerator
DeLorean.
panels.
It's gonna be. You know what you should do?
Stainless steel panels.
Buy a Cybertruck. All right. Take the battery out. Actually, buy it. Try to buy it without the battery. See if they'll sell it, because that I don't know how long the battery lasts. So what you want is that
they have multiple batteries on each wheel.
All right, we'll get rid of anything that's a battery, all right? And just get that truck and then just like hide that in a barn, okay? and just cover it and just don't touch it for 50 years, because then it's going to be worth some cash. Someone's going to want to, oh my God, because like, have you ever seen a DeLorean driving down the road? I saw one once. It was insane.
Really?
Yeah, it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I was like, oh my God, I'm in Back to the Future. I was in Santa Ana, California when I saw one. I don't even know. I don't know.
I forget what it was. I think there's a weird thing where like you can't lock the door of a DeLorean, or you can't do something with a DeLorean's door that you could do with other cars. It's really, really weird. I don't know if like someone like, the thing about Cybertruck that I don't get is it's Tesla's big move to do like a truck, right? But there's Rivian, who's been doing trucks for a little while now. Their trucks look cool. Have you seen like a Rivian SUV or a Rivian truck? Like, they're like little spaceships, and they're mad expensive too. But if I was spending money on like an electric truck, which I don't know if I would want an electric truck at this point.
Oh, yeah, I've seen these.
Those look way cooler than Cybertruck, and they still kind of look
they
like
just kind of look like a Range Rover. They just got like a Range Rover look to them.
I don't know. They're more appealing to me than the Cybertruck.
Yeah, because they don't look like they're from space.
And honestly, I used to really think I would, if you asked me like when I was 22, like what my dream car was, it would have been a Tesla. What's your dream car?
I'm not a car guy. I don't really even have a dream car.
Hmm.
I think just having my car preference is pretty basic, I would say. So if like getting like a sick BMW sounds pretty neat to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't know.
If I wanted like a track car, like I wanted a car that, first off, I'm too big for sports cars, so I can't really get into a lot of them. But I would probably do like an Audi, or like it'd be cool to drive a Lamborghini once if I could find one I could fit into, like a real.
Does
Lamborghini.
it ever make you just cry yourself to sleep at night knowing that you can't get into a sports car?
No, but the fact that I can't ride a horse makes me really sad sometimes.
Do you want to ride a horse?
I kind of want to be able to, when like the zombie apocalypse comes, like I want to be able to hop on a horse.
Well, you know what they maybe could figure out? Like they could maybe get like 3 horses to like distribute your weight evenly across them so that you could just take a nice little mosey on down the path.
Yeah.
If like a Make-A-Wish situation.
I don't know, man. Not all of us could be built like jockeys. Like
I know. I came out this way.
You're a waste of talent. You should be jumping on a horse.
I know.
Right
I've never been on one.
Just going. You've never been on one. That's a waste. That's like Jordan not touching a basketball. Like that
isn't it?
It's a waste.
I know, but here's the thing. It's not though.
It's like Gretzky off ice.
It's kind of like you never touching a basketball. Okay, it's not really that. Not like that.
I'm not that crazy tall, though.
That's my whole point. Is it's like,
but you
like,
are
what a
built
shame.
to ride a horse.
I'm actually not. I'm actually a few inches too tall and like 20, 30 pounds too heavy.
So you've looked into it.
Yes. You think when I got through college, I was like, I want to do something with my degree. I was like, no, put me on a horse. Get me on a horse. I want to make the money on a horse. But
there are a lot of ways to make money off of a horse.
You got to be like, I think you got to be 5'2" and like 110 pounds to be like an ideal jockey.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Another fun short guy fact I found out today. I saw an article that James Cameron, when he was casting extras in Titanic, he only casted people that were 5'8" or under because he wanted all of his sets to look larger and more majestic. So all I'm saying...
wasn't that the most expensive movie or the highest grossing movie for a while?
Highest grossing for a while. And... yeah, so if you're looking for another reason to, ladies, if you're looking for another reason to maybe date a short guy, it'll make your apartment look bigger and more majestic if you have a short guy kicking around there.
That's a plug for short dudes.
Yeah, just plug for short dudes in general. I'm taken.
You know the best thing about short dudes? They live forever.
We live forever. None of us have ever died.
You really want to deal with the loss of losing a tall guy? That's tough.
They put us in the ground because we go live under there because we're like little dwarves in the Shire. Okay?
That's really what happens. The second life is...
we're a subterranean species.
It's helping out the hollow earth.
Oh, I love the hollow earth.
But the tall guys, we're dead. We're in there, we're dead.
You're toast,
We're actually dead, yeah.
I think you're done.
You ever watch, there's a movie called Vampire Assistant or whatever, and it was...
Vampire Assistant
Vampire
or whatever.
Assistant. It was about one of those teenage movies. It was about a kid. The circus comes to town, and one way or another, he like gets bit by a spider, and he almost dies. But this owner of the spider is a vampire lord, and he's like, "I'll give you an option. You could die here as a human, but because I messed up, I will offer you the honor of becoming a vampire." And he like makes him a vampire. The guy who plays the vampire too is the other side of Talladega Nights?
Yeah, John C. Reilly?
Yeah. It's the other guy. And he plays he also was on Walk Hard, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He plays a vampire, and he makes
That's so good.
He makes this kid to kind of convince everyone he's dead. He has to pretend he's dead. And he can do that now because he's a part of the undead vampire world. And he had to he played video games while 6 feet under. waiting for him to get dug out. And for some reason, when you were like, short people, they just get put into a box. I'd go back to that scene.
We go live underground.
Go live underground, do that. Vampire Assistant was a crazy movie. I remember that as a kid.
Oh, it's an older movie.
Yeah, it probably came out when I was in. I got that from Blockbusters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Blockbusters.
Shout out
one
Cirque
store
du
left.
Freak.
Bend, Oregon. Everybody, go check it out.
I know somebody that went there. A coworker of mine went there. She had the shirt on during company dinner.
I'm glad she wore a shirt. That's nice.
That's how I know. That's how I know. Shout out D.
Yeah, shout out D. Give up the D. Give it up for D. That's nice. Hey,
so how was your weekend?
It's been pretty good. I've been excited to see you because I want to ask you, how jazzed are you for Kwanzaa this year?
Oh, dude.
What is your Kwanzaa plans looking like?
So many Kwanzaa plans.
What do you have? What do you have cooking around?
You brought this up because of a conversation we had, because I fucking hated it when I was a kid in freaking white ass Maine when the holiday season comes around and freaking my teacher walks up to me and says, Muhammad, can you tell us a little bit about Kwanzaa this year during the circle?
About this year?
And I was livid, and I am still livid. I am Muslim. We celebrate other holidays, and Kwanzaa is a West African tradition, to my knowledge, that is beautiful in its own right, but I don't celebrate it. I also don't know anyone that celebrates Kwanzaa.
I Googled it, and it said that you did, so...
Somalis do?
It said that... It just said black, all kinds of black people, black Jews, Muslims. It's... From what I understand, it's mostly a black holiday.
I assume where you read that didn't have, like, photos, but, like, a palette spread of, like, oh, these guys, they celebrate it. Mahogany Black celebrates at midnight. Dark celebrates.
These are the celebrators.
But Caramel doesn't. Oh,
that's great. Yeah, they have, like, a little... They have the little color palette you get at Home Depot when you're gonna paint, and they're like, "Let's see,
you just compare.
Are you a Kwanzaa guy?" And yeah, that checks out.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, you're out.
Oh man.
Next time.
That's actually freaking hilarious, dude. That's a book that I want to write. Just like stereotypes of people, and then just color palettes.
Do you know what's up with Kwanzaa though?
I don't. All I know is I watched an episode of The Proud Family, that cartoon, and they had an episode about Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
You exchange fruit, I think, and you wear a dashiki. That's the only thing I know.
Nice. I just think it's funny just the way you just know that you exchange fruit and you wear a dashiki. That's the whole holiday. That's the definition of Kwanzaa.
Wait, walk me through Kwanzaa. What's Kwanzaa about?
I'm not a black Jew or a black Muslim, so I'm not gonna.
I thought black Jews celebrate Hanukkah.
They do, but they also can celebrate Kwanzaa. I Googled it.
They can?
They do. I think they really rip it up with the Kwanzaa table.
Wait, so more Kwanzaa than Hanukkah? Because Hanukkah's important.
I think they might piggyback. I mean, no pig because no pork, but there's probably some,
Is it weird, like, Christians, like, are the only, like, Abrahamic, like, religion followers or whatever that do eat pork?
Lincoln was dope.
Because, like, Jews don't eat pork, Muslims don't eat pork, we're all Abrahamic faiths,
It's just wild. It's like a totally delicious animal that, like, just gets...
That eats its own poop.
Dude, we all eat our own poop. We all eat our own poop.
It just roots and eats forever. It'll just eat whatever's there.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing creature. It has
parasites all inside of it.
Everything has parasites, man. What are you hiding from?
Man, I think
I'm just saying I've eaten a lot of bacon in my life, never seen a worm. I have been a fishmonger, and I've seen some gnarly things come out of a swordfish, though.
Yeah, that's why I don't mess with a lot of fish.
I mean, dude.
It cooks out, but...
Did we talk about sushi on this podcast? Did we talk about...
I don't remember, but let's talk about it.
Okay, because this...
Are you going to ruin grocery store sushi?
Oh, no, it's not grocery store sushi. It's people that don't know what they're doing and they think.
Oh,
Did we talk about this?
no, but I have a feeling people who don't buy like sushi grade raw fish and be like, I'm gonna make sushi.
So oh my god, this guy would. I feel like I've told this before, but
oh god, you don't have to tell it for my stomach to start going.
It's pretty wild. This guy would come in and he would ride a motorcycle. He'd wear overalls, no shirt underneath, bald head. Okay, white guy, glasses. Had the face of the oatmeal guy.
Quaker Oats
The Quaker Oats. He had the Quaker Oats
the
guy's
Quaker
face.
From the Quaker Oats guy?
Picture Quaker Oat guy face, maybe blend a little Santa Claus in with him, but bald, just totally bicked head. Now picture overalls, no shirt on, and then he rides a motorcycle in. That guy's buying fish from us, okay? He's getting all this. I didn't know what he was using it for. He's like, let me get a third of a pound of this. Let me get a half a pound of that, you know? Let me get tenth of a pound of this. He's getting all these different little fish. I'm like, this is weird. Like, some people just buy weird amounts of fish, whatever. This guy's just going nuts and buying all these pieces. And then like, I found out, like, I never really talked to him about it, but he'd come in and buy this type of order every time. And then one day he comes in, he's like, I love sushi. And then it clicked. I was like, oh, he's been making sushi out of all that stuff. And none of it is stuff that I would use as sushi.
Did you tell him?
I probably, yeah. I was probably like, yeah, man, like, you're loaded with worms. Like, almost certainly you have a whole life force inside of you that you didn't even know existed.
What if the worms made him stronger?
They might have. He
gave him power.
goes, yeah, I just dipped some haddock in soy sauce, and it's so good. And I'm just like, I threw up, man. That is, yo, there's worms in haddock. There's worms. You can see them.
I've seen them, yeah. I remember I worked returns, front customer service
desk.
And
they'd bring that back?
Dude, oh yeah, oh my god. Oh, OG Hannaford days, man. Me and my friend would work together, and people would bring back the most rancid things. Fish, meat were really popular for people who wanted to scam you, because they would just let it rot and come back for double their money back or something, because there was a policy at Hannaford at the time, double your money back if the produce is bad or the fish is bad. And we'd come back, and these people would let the stuff ferment. You're seeing worms, you're seeing like maggots. It's like gross, gnarly stuff, and they'll let you smell it. They'll throw it on the counter. They'll get really angry. They'll be like, how dare you sell me this? And like, you go back and you're like, where's your receipt? And they're like, I don't have a receipt. Or they'll give you a receipt, and the receipt was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It's like, bro, you're supposed to eat your food. Or like, they won't have a receipt and just argue until a manager's like, yeah, whatever, we'll give you half your money back.
It doesn't matter. Like, these it's not even worth your time.
Some people
it wasn't even worth their time.
It's not worth their time. Sometimes it adds up. It's like, could be, you know, as I've seen as high as like $100 or them trying to do more. But like, I don't know. Some people are just like, I hate to say it, some people are just rats. They're just
well, I mean, we discovered people. Milk. We talked about milk dumpers.
Yeah,
so,
milk dumpers, but
those are pretty bad. But I remember I took something back to Hannaford, like when my daughter was on formula. I got formula was like scarce for a while, like for a little while during the pandemic. It was like hard to get formula. And so when you found the kind that you needed, it was like, oh, I got to get like what I can get. Whatever the maximum they'll let you get, you just try to get it. And so like one of the cans I got was like dented. And I was like, I didn't notice it. And then I brought it back. I was like, hey, this is like dented. I was like, I don't know if I feel comfortable like with bacteria and all that. You don't want to dented cans. You're not supposed to, you shouldn't eat stuff out of dented cans. But sometimes, but you just, with a baby, I don't want to be messing around.
You don't take risks with your baby, right?
You don't. You just don't do it. So I got the exchange, and when I exchanged it, it was an even exchange. I wasn't like trying to get money back. I was just like, can I just get another can? And like, they put me on like a list. they like took my
Because
license.
baby formula is
and all
really
that stuff.
really popular to do that too.
But what did I do? What would I have done?
No, like so they would, like, when they trained us, they would be like, these are the most common things people buy and try to bring back for a refund. And that's like baby formulas up there with diapers and a bunch of stuff. And I don't know why they took all your information. We didn't do that back in the day, but right now, I know someone who works in that world of like loss prevention, and they're saying all the big box store, like all the big stores, the Walmarts, they've lost a combined 17 billion or more, or it's even way more than that. Like a crazy amount of crazy number in the billions of like just lost to theft. Like huge theft issues to the point where like Walmart is thinking about just going straight back to cashiers. They're like pulling all self checkouts. They're like, maybe we just need to go back to cashiers forever. Like we need cashiers on the front line. Other places, like they're like, we're going to close stores where it's just not profitable because of theft. So I wouldn't be surprised if they ask for a bunch of stuff now during returns.
It is, it's funny when you really think about it. I bet you they do lose way more money not having a cashier check people out.
See, when I was talking to this person about
so many people take shit when they're going through the line.
Many. I dated a girl that loved to take shit to the point where I just refused to go to stores with her because she got a thrill. She had a good job and everything. She got a thrill of just like stealing a little bit here or there, and she would joke about it.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And I was just like, I follow the rules. I'm scared of the law. I don't do well in front. I just assume, I don't know. I always assume like if I do get in trouble with the law, I'm gonna have the book thrown at me. I don't expect leniency.
Oh, I love it, Mo. I love that about you.
Yeah, my fear as a black man is one of your favorite things about me.
I love your black fears.
I love the fact
one of the things I relish about this friendship is how black you are and how scared you are.
Mo, your fears of this police society. It's just why I love you.
I mean, I basically sneak him in this house because I'm afraid for him.
Oh, man. He's worried his neighbors are going to say something. He has the black in the basement.
My neighbors were outside when you came over. I was like, oh, crap, you got to hide.
Hide the good shit. Hide the good shit. Nah, dude, it's huge. And what's funny is like they expect like $1 billion in losses like all throughout the industry, but they said it was a crazy ratio. It's like if let's say they expect 1 billion a year, they really lost 20.
Can you just tell me though why baby formula is it? Like what do you gain?
Because of the expense. It's expensive. It's like how much is a one can of formula?
But if I bring
back when I was a kid, it was like $35.
If I bring it back for an even exchange, how am I profiting off that? I'm not trying to get money back.
When the stuff is defective, they offer your money back plus a percentage back. That's what
I wasn't
they
asking
did at
for
Hannaford.
I wasn't even asking for that.
I don't know. Maybe it's just policy for them then.
Interesting. I just like
or
a straight exchange.
They might have thought you stole it.
I would,
because that's another thing people would do.
Why would I bring it into? Why would I bring it to exchange it if I stole it?
To make the money. Some people what they did was to
exchange it is not getting money. I'm just getting the same product.
You're exchanging it.
Why would I come back in? It's like returning
so
the scene
other
of the
things
crime.
People have done too is like they'll go buy something at another place. Or like not have anything in it, or use a product, like use more than a lot of a product and then replace it too.
I really didn't though. I used maybe
they're just being
a couple
critics.
of scoops.
I just assume that, but I do know they're taking it more seriously now.
All right, good. I was just trying to make sure that they were in fact insane, and I was totally like.
You're looking for confirmation bias?
I just wanted to make sure that they were stupid. That's all.
I think they were being stupid in your case, but they don't know you.
I'm pretty sure I know grocery stores, and I just don't know what I could have been doing to gain an advantage on that exchange.
I wouldn't have given them my license. I feel like I would have stopped there and be like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Why? What are they going to do with my license?
I don't know why. I just don't feel comfortable. Like, if I don't understand the interaction, I don't know why I'm going to give them all that information.
Man,
about
it's Hannaford. They already have my information
address
anyway.
And everything. Like,
they have my information. What are they going to do? Make a copy of my driver's license and then, like, go on a go on a crazy, crime spree.
I don't know. You know, my biggest fear nowadays is physically going to like a Popeyes or like a Burger King and giving someone my card because of skimming, or like they'll slide your card twice and then steal your credit card information.
I thought it was going to be because of the trans fats.
No, I'm
Did
pretty
they get
open.
rid of that?
Yeah, I'm pretty open to the trans fats.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess they get rid of those. Oh, you're talking. Oh, I meant. Nice, dude.
I thought we were talking about obese trans people.
No, I was talking about the actual trans fats.
Like, I like fat queens, man. Fuck with the queens.
My queen!
Oh, jeez. Have you ever... let's talk about this. Your sketch was funny that you posted.
My horse sketch?
Yeah.
I'm a horse doctor.
I'm a horse doctor.
Yeah, go check it out. It's on my...
Neezy does it, buddy. Neezy does it.
Don't give it all away, but yeah, it's on my...
It's the first thing that comes out of your mouth.
Yeah, but just let them click on it and figure it out. But yeah, you can go scope that on my Instagram or on my YouTube or on the TikTok, the Mo Keith Time TikTok. I try to put it on all the places so that get some eyeballs on it.
It's because he doesn't want to have his own TikTok.
I really don't. I like Mo's algorithm. I'm really digging Mo's algorithm.
My favorite thing to do on TikTok is send people videos to ruin their algorithm slowly but surely. And like people send me messages back. They're like, why? Marcus Cardona. I sent him so many Somali TikToks.
Okay.
That he reached back out to me and was like, dude, why is it now my TikTok is just like Somali X anime every couple of pages? Because I was sending him Somali dubbed anime. It was weird.
That's great. I'm glad that that's a thing that you people can do. Is like,
what do you mean, you people?
No, I didn't say you people. I said
what does that mean?
People can do. I was gonna say you can do, and then I was gonna say people because other people can do it. I like that you're. You know what? I meant black people. Black people do is they send Somali TikToks to unassuming Asian men that want nothing to do with it.
He's a Filipino, okay? They're more Pacific Islander than anything else.
Here with the corrections. All right, let's just split some hairs. Why don't we?
I'm kidding. But no, I liked your sketches, man. I like your wig that we're looking at right now. I'm tempted to put it on, but I don't want to get up.
I mean, you'll get it on one of these days. The people will get to see you in that wig.
It will. Well, if you follow me on Instagram. So you have a big show coming up with 2 comics that I like a lot.
Nice.
Are you allowed to talk about them?
I'm sure if it's a public announced show.
Yeah, probably.
I'd love to.
Is it Adam and Max, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're funny, dude.
Yeah.
I met them last year here. They did a Don't Tell.
No kidding.
Yeah. Do you remember that Don't Tell? Or?
I didn't do it. No, I've never met Adam Gilbert, but I have seen him on a podcast, and I thought he was very funny, and so I followed him on Instagram, and sure enough, the way the world works, I'm doing a show with him, so that's kind of fun.
That's how it works. Adam crushed it.
Of course he did. He's hilarious.
Power went out during the show. Somebody down this road actually hit a pole, and we lost power in the middle of the show, and he had to do the show without a mic to a full audience, and he was just yelling out jokes, so it was really funny. He killed it. And Max Fine, right?
Yeah.
Max Fine is funny, too. He's a cool dude. I have a pin of his.
I've checked out his clips. He seems very funny. I hadn't seen any of his stuff before, but
they're both cool dudes, too.
Maybe we'll kick it then.
When's that show?
That is January 5th.
January 5th. Watch Keith perform with Adam and Max.
At 77 Free Street in Portland, Maine.
Free Street Bar and Grill.
The Cavern.
The Craven.
the Craven. The Cavern. And my band's playing there in April. That's
crushing it.
That's I don't think that's been announced yet.
What's the name of your band?
Objet.
We should use your band as like our theme music now.
I've thought about it. I think I will.
You think
I think I'll start putting it in there.
A little bit of. You're so talented, man. I just do stand up and play video games and.
Well, all I can say is I like to hang out in my room, and I got good at guitar. That's all it was. I just sat there. Turns out all you gotta do is just
practice.
Just practice in your room. Just spend hours a day playing, and you'll get good at something.
Yeah, but there's like what do they say? It's like talent can only take you so far. It's like hard work.
Yeah,
Really is the is the key.
Well, that was the big thing with Michael Jordan is like he had to work really hard to get to where he was. Like he wasn't just naturally gifted.
There's a little bit of naturally gifted because
A
you don't
little
move
bit.
the way he did, and
But
you know,
still, he wasn't who he became.
yeah, his mentality was the most important part. And also, do you know what else people comment about? Is how big his hands are. They used to call him the mitt
The glove.
because he had the glove because he had like huge hands.
That's so cool, man. I want big freak hands.
Have you seen LeBron James catch balls like coming from like halfway across the court with one hand, or like it's crazy, these athletes. But
You love basketball.
I played a lot of it. Ball is life, or was life for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do a one-on-one maybe for the Patreon.
For the Patreon.
We'll do
Well, we won't do Patreon because Patreon apparently isn't the best platform.
What's the best?
I have to go and look it up, but somebody was saying that you should use this platform instead because it's a flat fee over the course of the year.
Sounds like someone who's got a stake in that website, but sure.
No, I don't think they have a stake in it. It's because it doesn't matter at our level, but Patreon takes like 8%.
That seems fair.
And to facilitate a financial transaction like that, like, I don't know. There are other sites apparently that work better, that are cheaper.
Yeah, I've just seen so many people who I've seen a lot of podcasts become successful on there and make some money. So it's kind of cool that they get that opportunity when they wouldn't normally have that. But hey, I'm not making any money on Patreon, so I'm open for business. Whatever anyone wants to do, whatever you want to do.
Self-funded.
We could self-fund. You know what?
Hey, honestly,
I own KeithHebert.com. Try to come after me, you know?
I don't own any. I don't have a website.
You
I have a link tree, though.
You should go buy moawale.com.
I'll just wait until someone buys it for me.
No, that's a bad
charge
idea.
A lot of money.
Yeah, no, buy it. You know how much it costs to just sit on your website? Like $8 a year.
Really?
Yeah, it's not much.
Maybe.
It's so
but
cheap.
then I have to build it, right?
I don't have anything on there. I just own the domain for when I
Really?
want to build something. I was like, I just like to have KeithHebert.com because not some dick, but Keith Hebert, another Keith Hebert, has the Keith Hebert Instagram handle.
See, I was lucky. I got the Moawale handle.
I know, that's cool.
I always get my handles. I always get the handles.
That's and I think you should try to get your website while you still can.
Maybe it will.
It's worth to have your website. Everyone who can get their website,
I just
sit
don't
on
go
it.
to a comics website. You know, maybe other companies do, like to do like company shows and stuff like that, or
but
colleges might. But like, I don't. If I want to, where do I find out about comics? I found out at TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube.
How easy it though is it if you have a bunch of tour dates and you're just like, go to moawale.com for all my tour dates.
Speaking of tour dates, your tour date photo is pretty sick. The one that you edited.
Oh yeah,
and released. I wanted to tell you that.
Oh, thanks, man.
Sick.
This is called the Mo Compliments Keith Time podcast.
Why can't I be nice to you?
You can be.
Why?
Nice
Why
to
can't
me.
we? Why can this podcast just be us not calling each other short and fat?
But that's why people tune in. That's what people are tuning. They want to hear that.
What's the weirdest thing you've heard someone say about our podcast that made them like? I like it. Like what if?
Just the fact that people have sent me messages and stuff and been like, "I like your podcast." That to me that's awesome.
Means a lot.
It's not weird. I haven't heard anything weird.
I've heard so one of our listeners is a friend of mine, and she messaged me and was like, I really like the podcast, and we ended up talking about something else, and then she was like, yeah, I'm catching up on the episodes, but I watched one where you and Keith were just talking about Play-Doh and Keith was talking about his shit, and I was just like, this is someone I know in a professional context, and I'm hearing this. I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, oh
and
no!
Did they laugh?
They were laughing. They loved it. They said they loved it.
That's fun.
It's very nice. I appreciate anyone.
It's Mo Keith time. This is the whole point. This is like you get to experience what it's like to hang out with us. That's what Mokeith Time is. It's
yeah,
a hang.
none of this is scripted.
We don't script this.
We don't script
this
any
is
of it.
just
It's
a hangout.
That's why, like, I feel like some people don't understand, like, the few people that comment, and I think anyone that comments, I like them, even though we
Even
might
if they bring the
comment
hate.
back and talk shit back.
Oh, I love it.
Is the reason we sound so, like, unprofessional sometimes or dumb is literally me and Keith have not talked about what we'll talk about in this podcast.
No,
We
we're
don't know
just
how
having
it'll
a good
end.
time.
We don't even know how it will start. All I know is at the end, I'm still a Costco executive member.
Yeah, you will be. No, it's. I'm glad we got people checking it out. We're having fun. We're making some clips. You know,
We appreciate you.
we're just even the people that can't listen to the whole episode. You know, maybe we'll win you over at some point. We'll get you listening to the whole thing or watching. But we just like putting the clips out there.
I have fun with the clips. I really like, you do all the clips, but I love watching them. And I like running them through, like, those AI edits. Because you edit much better than an AI, man.
Yeah.
You do a better job.
Of course, I'm a human being.
You're a human being. You can't be replaced by an AI.
I can't. I'm irreplaceable by AI.
Also, somebody recommended that we make Yoke Boys a t-shirt. Or something. We need to monetize Yoke Boys.
I need a Yoke Boy. I need Yoke Boy.
Being a Yoke Boy.
I just gotta find what my boy self is, so that we can do Yoke Boy and Dada Boy.
Are you a seltzer boy?
I am, but it's
boy.
not quite there yet.
You're a spicy seltzer boy.
It has to come up. It has to come up organically, where like you're going on a tear about something, and then I'm coming back and you're like, come on, you told me that you're the boy, and I'm like, yeah, I am, but this, and that's when I become the boy. I am.
You become the boy you are.
Yeah.
We just haven't found it. We need a coming of boyhood.
Yes. Yeah.
Coming of age story.
I need to come of age.
You know, what was your coming of age movie? What was the movie that was like your coming of it? You're Dazed and Confused. I
think my Dazed and Confused was Dazed and Confused.
Dazed and Confused.
No, I don't think it was. No, it wouldn't have been.
Right.
I think
Your Breakfast Club. Like there are these coming of age movies.
How old would my coming of age movie? How old would I be when I was seeing this movie? Would you say what age would I come of age?
I think it would have been like high school or whatever.
What time in high school? Early or late?
I don't even think it has to be you watched it when it came out. It's like your personal movie. If your personal coming of age movie was Dazed and Confused.
No, it was.
Or Star Wars. Star Wars, depending on which episode,
True.
You could argue it's a coming of age.
No, my coming of age movie. That's a great. Do you have one?
Yeah, I feel like it's hard to say if it counts or not, but it's probably Holes. Holes is a good coming of age movie for me.
What does a coming of age movie?
But maybe that's a bad one.
I can't,
because it has to be like you entering your manhood in a way. But I feel like the main character from Holes does kind of comes in as a very weak character. In the books, he was obese, but in the movies, they made him skinny because
they wanted to sell
fat
tickets.
phobia is rampant.
Yeah.
But ultimately, he comes out a better person. He loses weight, I think, during the course of the movie too, as a result of it. So that's important. During of course, the book. Yeah, it's an important part of it, but. No, that or I feel like there are a bunch of coming of age movies. They're kind of not the last really good one I think that came out was mid 2000s or something they called it. It's about growing up in the 2000s, skater time.
Yeah. Oh, that one's cool. Mid 90s.
Mid 90s. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool movie. I guess I think so. Like, I would. The coming of age movie, man. I don't have. I can't think of one.
Maybe not Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. I want to think of a joke one. I'd be like The Matrix. The Matrix is my coming of age film.
Dude, it's crazy how The Matrix. It has just permeated politics.
Like, and it has permeated reality.
Everyone's like, you need to take the red pill.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you, man, I put on a damn VR headset last weekend, and oh my God, it was insane. You've put one on before?
I don't like VR.
It's insane, man. I couldn't believe how crazy it felt. Like
What game?
I don't even remember the name, but I did the Beat Saber game.
Oh, that's fun. I did that too.
That is fun. But then there was this other one where you're like in a big, like, lush outdoor area, and you can climb up a side of a cliff, and you have an arrow, a bow and arrow, and you're just shooting stuff, and you can like pick stuff up and throw it, and it's like, it's really intense, and it's like you're just looking around at everything, and you're like looking down off a cliff, and it's very intense. The thing that made me feel nauseous, I did feel nauseous.
Was it an Oculus or a Vive?
It was PlayStation VR.
Oh, cool. So, that's sick.
And yeah, I really thought about getting one, but I don't think I need it, and I don't have time, man.
Also, you have to think space. You don't, depending on if you get like a good system.
Yeah.
Some of them you have to put sensors in the room, and like you have to like.
So you just scan. Well, this one was just like you scan the floor.
Well, that's like probably a PS4 or PS5 one, but like the one that Steam has, the Vive or whatever, you need a big room.
Oh, okay.
And a few of them you need like a big enough room to do it. I don't like it because I get mad sweaty. That's something they don't talk about with VR. You get mad sweaty.
No, I got the for me it was the whole.
It's weird sharing it with friends too.
Dizzy.
Like, have you been handed a sweaty VR?
No, I never got. I got first whack at it. Someone else had sloppy seconds after me.
The sloppy seconds in a VR headset scenario.
Yeah,
just you and three of your boys,
just
and
you
like
and your boys, you're all getting ringworm.
You're the third person in that. It's just gross and wet, dude.
Yeah.
And then you add to the sweatiness. And
then my buddy's like, "Yeah, you're gonna want to put these earbuds in." I'm like, "Nah, don't."
No, you.
I'm like, "Nah, dude. Like, I trust that you're clean, but just the whole idea of it is nah."
Yeah. First off,
so what I did, I put them in
the. With anyone.
I put it. No, nobody.
I don't even share buds with my girlfriend.
Right? That's weird. It's weird.
It's earwax. It's weird.
Bro. You don't do it. It's not cool.
Yeah.
But what I did is I had a beanie on, and I just put them into there, and but the sound was still coming out of the TV, so it didn't really do anything.
You made a little condom.
I put a little podcast.
You made a little earring. You made a little earbud condom in your ear.
Condom. Yeah, keeping it safe, man.
That's the funniest thing I've heard all week.
What?
Earbud condoms.
I'm smart. I'm a real.
You're real.
I'm an inventive guy. But then now you got
earwax on your eyes. Oh, Jesus. But no, I think VR is cool. But also as a gamer, I play sometimes as long as, depending on the game, depending on my day, as long as like 3 to 4 hours, right? Like for a gaming session.
Yeah, I would feel.
I mean, you've played for like 2 hours, 3 hours, like
a game, of course.
But like,
not in the
imagine with a headphones.
10 years, but yeah,
10 years, like maybe 6 months ago. No, when was the last time you played Valheim?
Okay, yeah, no. So yeah, I meant 2 years, really, since I've had my child. That's the last time once she was like.
I thought we played Valheim really late in the night. I forget what it was. I think it was. Never mind. That's not important, but. It's just the sweatiness after that, and also just like you can't keep it on for that long because you get like sick. I get sick if I put it on for too long.
I found that my character in the game, when I moved on the controller, I went a little too fast for what my brain wanted. So I felt a little nauseous. So I was kind of like, I don't know about that. But what I would love to try the thing where you have the headset on and you get to see the whole like video screen. Like it looks like you're in a movie theater, you know?
Oh yeah, I saw that this weekend made me kind of want. As I saw an ad I saw a video of a guy testing out a VR headset that had cameras on the outside so you could see your room and you could see the area.
Yeah, the PSVR had that too.
And then you can set up a monitor and you can move the monitor around.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to do dishes and I'm going to have the monitor over there and I'm going to do dishes as I watch like a YouTube video. But then I'm just like, at that point, if everybody starts doing that for their chores, like,
dude,
that's just like,
it's the Matrix.
Man, my freaking attention span is already dying
It's rough.
And
yeah.
now, like, if that becomes a thing where, like...
It's insane. Can't we just put a screen down for a minute?
Yeah, just be a human being. You know what's funny is when I was in line waiting for my Costco membership,
All right.
the line was very long.
Very long.
Very long.
Very girthy.
And it was a thick line. And one of the folks in the line was this old boomer of a guy, and he looked at me. He was like, "Yeah, it's a long line. Looks like we're gonna have to chill here." And I made a joke, just being pleasant. Yeah, I'm a millennial. I can't handle these long lines. I'm gonna lose it. Hand me an iPad. And a bunch of people laugh in the line, which, as a comic, makes me feel good.
Sure.
And then I look away, and I'm done with the joke. And then I have to be in line with this guy for a while.
Sure.
And he keeps making tag backs.
He's tagging you?
He's tagging back like 4 or 5. Like, I stopped counting it 5 times where he was like...
He had another tag?
Hey, this line's going a while. We might lose some millennial. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Keep going. He's like, "Oh, it's the millennial."
Was he killing with that?
His wife was, I think, saw how annoyed I was.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of looking away every 5 seconds, but he just kept... I became the millennial of Costco.
I'm glad you got to have that though.
I had a moment with him.
I was in a pet supply store, and I like to be funny sometimes to strangers too. It's fun, we're comedians.
That's how you practice.
Can't help ourselves sometimes. I'm in the line, and I'm like, "Hey man," and he's like at the check, like, where can I find the dog poop bags? And he goes, they're over here. And I'm like, okay. And then I go, by the way, they're for my dog. They're not for me. And then the guy just looks at me, and he's just like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, all right, dude, I'm sorry.
I wonder, I actually have a roll with me because I'm a dog owner now.
Well, I'm not done with my story, unfortunately.
As you go through your story, I have a question.
And I also said to him, hey, do you have any dog food that doesn't have chicken in it? Because my dog is allergic to chicken, and I can't have that happening. And he goes, yeah, we have some dog food without chicken, and it's over there. And I go, oh yeah, by the way, that food, it's not for my dog, it's for me. And he goes, sir, I wouldn't recommend eating the food. I'm like, this guy makes me hate myself so much. I hate everything.
So did you
wait, I did. I tried one last time. I go, okay. Do you, I'm like, you groom here, right? I'm like, do you have one of those nozzles, the spray nozzles? Can I use that to hang myself right now? And he's like, absolutely, sir. I'll take you to the back room.
Was Amy with you?
No.
I'm wondering now, like,
I have the same poop bags. That's the bottom. You got to use the other side, yeah.
Courtney picks the poop bags. Is this big enough to get, like, a Keith-size shit? Like, is this enough? Like...
Bro.
Is this... I don't think this is enough for my human shit,
Bro. Wow.
Do you want to test something?
What do you need, man? You need a hefty bag? What are we working with, Mo? Jesus Christ.
I need like a Shaw's bag.
Shaw's bag.
Like, I don't think this is... Tell me, viewers. People, I'm sorry, people who are listening, but is this enough
you know what's great is the bag is green, so it's probably going to get greened out by the green screen.
I'll put it right here on my chest, guys.
That's still not how green screens work. It's gonna still... Oh, no, I'll get it. You can see. If it's on your chest, you'll be able to see it. We'll get it worked out. We'll get it in there. I'm an editor.
Shaw's bag.
I'll get it in there. It's fantastic, man.
I feel like it's a fair question. I don't know. Am I ignorant?
I think maybe I learned a little bit about you that I just didn't know before, and now
what?
I'm a more learned man about what you're working with, process-wise. Cool.
Just imagining diarrhea too.
Dude, you ever have to pick up your dog's diarrhea?
Thankfully, the time she had it, it was on the land that we live on, so we just let it be. We shovel it.
You let it hang.
We shovel. We wait till it's frozen, and
then
I don't shovel it.
Great
as
movie.
As a deal, my girlfriend wanted the dog, so as a deal, she deals with more of the poop.
She deals with the diarrhea. She's more of the
She
diarrhea.
shovels the diarrhea.
She's kind of known as the diarrhea queen.
She's in charge of all the
doggy
poop.
diarrhea queen.
And if anyone has to go to that dog's rear end and grab anything, pull anything out, she's the person who does it. I don't do that.
Yeah, that's a rough situation.
You wanted the dog, babe. You wanted the dog.
You do the dirty work.
I didn't want it.
That's fun. That's cool that you guys have that worked out. That's a sign of a good relationship. You got boundaries.
I got boundaries, man. Even though I love my dog, I'll do anything to help little Yoshi along in her journey in life. I was thinking about putting her as a beneficiary for my retirement account.
I love my dog too. If anyone liked my dog, please email the podcast.
Yeah.
This has been Mo Keith time.